Moray and Safe may have inspired me to want to try some new things. I won't act like they didn't. They may have inspired me. And I don't know if it is because the characters annoyed me because my personality does not collide with theirs, or if the author is so talented that she made this young man as unlikable as possible. Felt like if this man is stalking her already and we are only about 4 chapters in, he needs a psych evaluation. Get the F out of my chair, get from behind my desk, leave my office. I'm going to call security. And if this book did nothing else, it created discussion. It definitely was. It was space for just to talk about it. Like, this is a book that you would read during book club. Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another book review. The book that I am reviewing today is Nightcap with a Millionaire, and it is by Toy. You guys, this book here, I did not know how to feel about this book. I really did not know how to feel. And I feel like this is my first time feeling that way in a long time. As far as the two main characters, Safe and Safe and his behaviors, it already kind of had me like, what are we gonna do with this young man? Because I just don't really know how to feel about him. So between Safe and his let's call it his presumptuous behaviors, I didn't know how to feel about Safe. Okay, and from the very beginning, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm gonna do it the best I can. I'm gonna say her name is Moray Stewart. She's the main character. Now, Miss Stewart is very successful. She's running a millionaire matching business. Okay, she's matching millionaires together with maybe young women that they're a good match, but they just haven't gotten connected for whatever reason. And I was so excited to see where this is going to go. I was hoping, I could sit here and see if she was going to have a couple nut job clients in the process. I didn't know what to expect. But from the beginning, it was very clear that Miss Moray was a boss, all right? So when she walks into her office early morning, and when her assistant tells her, like, oh, you have a client sitting in your office this morning, Moray goes, I don't have a client for this morning. My first appointment is for this afternoon. So who do you have in my office? But she walks in, and sitting not only in her office, but at her desk is Safe. And she doesn't even know this man. Like, they've never met him before. She does know that his family is very prominent in their community. I believe his father was the mayor. His mother was a judge. Like, this man is well connected. And both of them are in their 30s. So when Safe is sitting at her desk, rightfully so, she is pissed off because she's like, who are you that's sitting at my desk? You're in my office with no appointment. Who are you? And Safe is like, well, I'm here because I need your services. Like, I want to hire you for my Nightcap with a Millionaire event. And what the Nightcap with a Millionaire event is, it really is several millionaire men being there, women coming basically, and these men trying to decide who they want to show interest in or lock into potentially. Like, it wasn't even something that Safe was taking seriously at first. But now that his career is taking off and things, he kind of feels like having influential or woman by his side would do good for him. At least that's the premise that he starts this conversation off with her on. And Moray is really feeling like, you kind of just burst your way into my office. I don't even know if I want to help you at this point. I'm sure you're very well connected and you can find your own woman if you really wanted to. And he's very specific, like, no, I came here specifically for you. Like, not even just for your services, but I came here because I want you. I want you to accompany to me, like, to this event. And she tells this man at least 5 times, get the F out of my chair, get from behind my desk, leave my office, I'm going to call security. Safe even told her, I'm not someone that takes no for an answer. And I just kind of felt like, what the What the, sir, if you don't get the from behind my damn desk and go wherever you came from before I call security, like I was confused. Like, girl, you're not gonna pull out a gun on this man. Like, who is this man? Like, he has a lot of audacity. If these young men have nothing else, it's audacity. So I'm really sitting here like, why do you keep repeating yourself to this man? But then as I'm reading, I'm realizing as much as she wants this man out of her office, she is intimately desiring him as well, because I don't think Shorty was used to nobody really standing up to her. So I was annoyed with Safe from the beginning. I kind of felt like, please don't help this man. Like, make him beg for your help. Make him humble himself some. Make him do something. Girl, you better not give that man your help. But that's not how it played out. I can honestly say I felt like about 86% of this book was comprised of Murray telling Safe, listen, this is only a short-term temporary thing. I'm willing to play like I'm your girlfriend, whatever, for however long. And then once this event comes up, a couple months after, we are breaking up and this is it. And Safe is like, yeah, that's the agreement. That's fine, whatever. They don't even get snowed in. They get rained in. Basically, a really bad storm comes. Her friend Donique, or Nikki, calls her and tells her, like, listen, because she's a firefighter, so she calls her and tells Moray, listen, like, there's a really bad storm coming. I want you to get home. Unfortunately, she has a flat tire. And by she, I mean Moray. She has a flat tire while she's at the office. So she's kind of stuck for a second, and obviously no one's necessarily close enough to come help. But when she gets out to the parking lot, who's there to help? No one other than Safe. And I really felt like if this man is stalking her already and we are only about 4 chapters in, he needs a psych evaluation, okay? He needs help. But he was just there claiming that he was riding by, whatever. I still to this day don't know if I believe Safe. I still feel like Safe is whatever. I still don't believe that's why he was there. They become intimate so fast, and Safe is like, well, we might as well get the flutters out the way since you're going to be staying at my condo during this storm. And I'm just like, boy, this is a little too convenient for me. And even Murray tries to talk herself out of it. She calls her friend Nikki in the bathroom. She's like, please talk me out of being a thought, because I don't know if I should be sleeping with this man. And Nikki is no help. She's like, girl, you might as well go ahead. You might as well get the frustration out. Go ahead. This and that. I found myself annoyed with these characters. Not even the book, these characters. And I don't know if it is because the characters annoyed me because my personality does not collide with theirs, or if the author is so talented that she made this young man as unlikable as possible while also somewhat allowing him to be a good guy. Like, Toy had me sitting here looking like, can someone please knock this man out? Like, I wanted Safe to just get beat up just one time. I felt like Safe was so possessive. Like, if they were out to eat, and yes, they're in a relationship, whatever, even though Murray is denying these feelings she has for him, and she keeps saying how temporary it is, whatever, it really bothered me how quickly this man became possessive. Like, when they were out on a date together, if a man approached their table trying to speak to Murray, even if she already knew them, Safe would speak for her and literally be like, why are you here? What are you here for? Don't you see me here with her? Like, and I kind of felt like, relax. Like, just a man like Safe would have to go a different way dealing with me, because I felt like Safe was just so confrontational. Like, even there's a part at the end of the book where someone tells him, like, your parents are very esteemed and very well respected in the community. Why do you behave like a hood rat? And I felt the same way about him the whole book. Like, why do you behave like this? Like, why are you like this? This man got into about 3 different physical altercations behind this woman. And I'm like, y'all only been dealing with each other for 4 months. Calm down. Like, she ain't going nowhere. Trust me, she's not going nowhere. I think I was just a little surprised that Murray did start to develop some feelings for him. I think I was really shocked because I just thought a woman as classy as she came off in the book, I never would have thought she would actually take a liking to this man. Maybe because I didn't like him. Um, there's a young man, Anthony, that works in her building that she works in. Um, Anthony's an accountant. I'm not going to lie. I didn't necessarily have a love-hate relationship for Anthony, but I'm not going to act like I wasn't rooting for him and hoping that he would be able to snatch this woman's attention. I'm not going to give away too much of the book, you guys. I have a love-hate relationship with these characters. I can honestly say when it comes to my very favorite character in the book, it would be Donique, because she was supportive, she was fun, she was exciting, she kept it real. I felt like I related the most to her personality and to her character. Least likable character in this book, I hated Safe. And I even read other reviews and I see people were loving his take charge behavior. And they were saying how much that Marae needed that because she was hard headed. Now, we're not going to downplay that she was hard headed. I'm not going to sit here and act like she's not stubborn. I'm not going to act like this woman wasn't hard headed. But his take charge attitude was a little overbearing for me. If you like a good erotica, this book has it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was clutching my pearls at some moments. There were such vividly painted scenes in this book. I started to wonder if I was like a peeping Tom looking in on my neighbors while they were intimate. These scenes were so jam-packed with intimacy. I was like, oh my God. I almost got to the point where I was like, okay, let me get a fan. It felt like I don't know, I've never read or watched the movie 50 Shades of Grey, but it felt like it could be something like that. Marae and Safe may have inspired me to want to try some new things. I won't act like they didn't. They may have inspired me. Author Toy, I don't know how to feel about how you portrayed these characters. I don't know if it was intentional to make there be divided opinions about this man. If that was your goal, I promise you, you accomplished it. I was even speaking to a friend about this book and I was telling him, I said, if this book did nothing else, it created discussion. It definitely was. It was space for just to talk about it. Like, this is a book that you would read during book club, because I feel like there are so many spaces for there to be divided opinions on how did this character respond to this and how did this character respond to that. There's even a scene in the book where the police get called, with Safe being so well connected and being the mayor's son and a judge's son. It was interesting to see how it played out when he had police involvement. His situation played out a lot different than the average citizen situation would have been. And it just really made me wonder, like, wow, so this really is how swift and simple it is for millionaires to get in and out of trouble. You guys, if you have ever read a book by this author, drop the book below and let me know what book you read. I want to read another book. I want to try another one, because I feel like Safe and Marae just made me feel such a way. I think I want to intentionally piss myself off again just to see if I can develop another love-hate relationship with some characters before the year is over. I absolutely love this book, you guys. It was available on Kindle Unlimited at the most. I think it was maybe $4.99 on Kindle. I don't know if there's a paperback available. You guys, this book made me feel some type of way. And you know what? I can accept that. That is what books are supposed to do. They are supposed to make you feel different emotions. I don't like saying I don't like that man. I don't like that man. I wanted so badly to like Safe. I have never wanted to like a character so much as I wanted to like him. I don't like that man. Oh my gosh, I don't like him. Whatever. Anyway, I appreciate you staying until the end of this book review. If you're watching this video, I do have another short novel that just dropped. It is right here, My Son's Girlfriend. Very short story. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not already subscribed to my channel. We are in 2024, you guys. Well, technically right now for me, it's New Year's Eve. I'm so excited about this year. I have a bunch of books coming throughout the year. I have my pre-orders already loaded up for the year. I am so excited to get back knee deep into the book community, into reading books, into writing. I am so excited, everyone. So thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.